Discovery Park, my lovers. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. On my channel, you know, I talk about all things bike dorkery. Today, we're talking about places that I love to ride. This is one of the places that I love coming to, Discovery Park. Now, there's a variety of reasons I love coming to Discovery Park. It is a very nice and shaded area. It's a beautiful place. It has an awesome playground, has a cool visitor center. There's a lighthouse down there. It's one of those places that low-key has way more to do there than you initially realize, and it's kind of bigger than you realize. And so I love coming here. I came here with my little boy this day that we were riding, Little Bubbles. You can see right there, I got that Yep Maxi seat on there. There's our two helmets just to prove this little homie came with me. We be riding, dude, on those sunny days we came up here. Is it an easy ride? No, this is not an easy ride, Discovery Park, straight up. Like, to make it all the way to the summit of Discovery Park, and I would argue that the summit of Discovery Park is if you're able to get to that water tower up there. If you're able to get to the water tower, look at the water tower, mate. Then it's a combination of things. You either have a bike with really good gearing, which is what I have. Again, that 1148 at the back on the Poseidon that I'm riding to get up here. Both of my bikes can make it. But I've ridden with people who could not make it up here. Most of the people I ride with can. But you have to be a strong rider. My homie Bryn, who I went with, she's just a really strong athlete in general. So her bike didn't have the gearing, but because she's such a good athlete, she was able to make it up. I went with another homie, Melvin. Homeboy's in his 70s. He had similar gearing, but he could not make it up. He rides a lot, but I don't know if he couldn't make it up, but the day that we went together, he did not go all the way up. And I think the gearing was prohibitive. You're gonna have, if you don't have the gearing, you're gonna have to stand on your bicycle to get up all the way to the top. And this is how I configure my bike's drivetrains. I try to figure places like Discovery Park. This is the ultimate in terms of either your fitness or the mechanics of your bike. And if you can get up the top of that, you can pretty much ride around the whole city. So when I gear my bikes, in terms of the drivetrain gear ratios, check out the video that I made on drivetrains just so you can see what I'm talking about. But when I configure the bikes, or I buy the bikes, or I'm looking at the drivetrains of the bikes, I'm looking at rides like this. I'm looking at rides to the water tower of Discovery Park, and can I make it up there? You know, see, can you make it up there? Either it's you can make it up there because you are fit enough, even if your bike doesn't have the gearing. Some people can make it up on a single speed. That's not me. I mean, I probably could at this point in my fitness, depending on the gear ratio that I had, but why would I want to do that? Why would I want to push myself that hard? That's the point of having nice gears, is so that I can go further and longer with less strain. You know, when you're younger, I remember the fixed gear people used to be like, "Oh man, you're cheating. You have gears." I was like, I don't care. You did. I grew up playing sports, right? I was an athlete, so you're never gonna shame me about like making my life easier. That's like saying, "Oh man, you using football cleats to play football?" Yeah, make an advantage. Why don't you play in tennis shoes and go out on the field and slip and slide around? I'm a way harder individual because I can do that. Well, you certainly are. You certainly like to make life harder. So that's not me. But if you're just a gangster, you can make it up to the top of that on a single speed, but I'm not even going to bother trying. That's not a good day of riding for me personally. So try to get that gearing, yo. When you get your bike, try to make sure places like this you can get to, you know, once you become a nerd. If you just got a bike, any old bike, then it's all good. It's funny too, because I made a video about 10 reasons why I don't like mountain bikes, and most people received that well. Some people got salty about it, which I love. Absolutely get salty about me talking. I wasn't even talking smack in the video, but I made the thumbnail spicy. But some people was talking smack. But you know what I don't see at the summit? You know what I've never seen at the summit? You know what you're not going to see in this video is mountain bikes up here. You know what I'm saying? Because people in Seattle know, yeah, sure, you could make it up this hill on a mountain bike, but why would you? I mean, and I don't see them up here. So y'all haters on the mountain bike video, I don't see y'all up here. So when I see you at Discovery Park, then come and get in the comments section. Peace.